blockbuster drama, and Quinnipiac students believing just about anything, we are your source for entertainment news. Hey everyone, welcome to #That. I'm your host, Bianca Dux, here with my panel, Teresa, Lea, and Gabby. The 47th Annual Country Music Awards aired live on November 6th from Nashville's Bridgestone Arena. Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood hosted what is said to be country music's biggest night of the year, for the sixth year in a row. Luke Bryan opened the show with his rowdy chart topper, That's My Kinda Night. Awards for Entertainer and Male Vocalist of the Year went to George Strait and Blake Shelton. Shelton's wife, Miranda Lambert, received Female Vocalist of the Year for the 4th time. Florida Georgia Line performed twice and took home awards for Best Vocal Duo and Best Single of the Year for their song Cruise. What did you guys think of this year's CMAs?
I loved it. I love country music, and I don't know. It was on, and I wasn't shutting it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was a country fan because then I'd probably appreciate it more, but country's not really my thing. I do really like Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton though. They're like really awesome.
Definitely agree. I'm not a huge country music fan, but when it comes to Miranda Lambert, I'm all for her. She's gorgeous and she deserves all of those awards. She's amazing. She deserves it.
2 Russian astronauts took the Olympic torch on a walk outside the International Space Station about 186 miles above Earth. The torch was tied to the station by 2 ropes for security and was passed from one cosmonaut to another for an hour. Although the Olympic torches have orbited in space before, this was the first spacewalk. The torch was taken into orbit Thursday and will return to Earth today. It will be used to ignite the Olympic flame at the start of the Winter Games in February. What are your reactions to our Olympic torch being in space?
That is the coolest thing I've ever heard of. When I first heard about this, I really didn't think it was true. I thought it was somebody just kind of like messing with people, but that is the coolest thing ever. It's really innovative, it's new, and it's like, it's awesome.
Yeah, I never really thought that you could have a torch in space. Just that whole concept is a little interesting.
Yeah.
I'm happy they didn't light it though, because that would have been bad.
I thought the same thing. I thought it was lit and I didn't understand.
Yeah.
And then I was reading and it said that it's happened before though, but it's like different this time. So I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah. Elijah Westbrook went around and asked people their reaction of Queen Bee's sleep schedule. Let's see what he got.
Thanks guys, well hello and welcome to another segment of Question That. I'm Elijah Westbrook, and for this week's segment, I went around campus and asked students about what they thought about Beyonce waking up from a nap. Beyonce, she just woke up from a nap, so what is your, reactions to that?
I don't know, I would hope she would sing to me.
Yeah, I mean, do you like Beyonce?
Yeah, who doesn't like Beyonce?
Do you think she deserves to have a nap every so often?
Yeah, everyone deserves a nap.
Beyonce. You should be conquering the world.
Yeah.
All right, Reed.
I mean, do you guys love Beyonce, like, as much as I do?
She bad.
I love Beyonce.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been to any of her concerts or anything? No.
Better yet, so pop.
This is like Beyonce, like, she's Queen Bee, like, she's up 24/7. She should be, like, putting on concerts and whatnot, so do you think that, like, she should have a nap every so often?
I think so. She needs a break every now and then.
Yeah. Do you listen to her music?
Personally, no, I don't.
Come on now. All the single ladies, all the single. Oh.
I don't really care that she woke up from a nap.
Yeah, you don't like Beyonce enough to care enough that she woke up from a nap?
I love Beyonce's music, but I'm not the kind of person to care about like what the artist is doing.
Yeah. What's your favorite song about Beyonce?
There's a lot of songs that I like Get Me Body is probably my favorite.
Oh, Get Me Body, hey. Well, I really wish I was here with all the single ladies. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Elijah. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
Welcome back. Quinnipiac is full of problems. Let's see the funniest ones of the week.
Forgot a Klondike bar. You wouldn't even want to know the things I do for a front row's parking spot in North Lot. Hashtag QU problems. Basically my life. I literally drive up and it's the first person I see and I'm like, you leaving? Get in my car, and I drive them to their spot.
I get here early enough that I get a spot, but when people offer to drive me, I'm like, this is my day. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know that feeling yet because I don't have a car on campus, but I'm sure that I'll feel it soon enough.
I still live on main campus, so I'm not feeling the struggles yet, but I will. Soon enough, soon enough.
Had to pee in a Gatorade bottle just now because our water doesn't work. Hashtag QU problems. I don't really have that problem because I'm not like...
We're not boys.
Yeah, exactly. I'm missing that piece of anatomy, but...
hygiene.
That's so disturbing. I'm really repulsed that that's a real thing, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's TMI for Twitter.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really tweet it.
Yeah. All I wanted was a hockey ticket, but apparently that's too much to ask for. Hashtag QU problems. I didn't get a Yale ticket either, so yes, I agree, but I took it in stride and I went out anyway, so.
I hate the people that sell them. Like, if you're getting it for free, do not try and get money. You are a scammer and
It's
you
rude.
don't deserve money.
I know somebody that bought one for $300.
Yep.
Why?
It's not even worth that. Like, QU hockey's great, but like, who pays that for? You don't even have a
$300.
professional game.
My server wouldn't even load, so that's as far as I got.
I was just trying to reset my password for 5 minutes.
I mean, Christmas is coming up. Save that money for something else.
Seriously.
After being married for only 1 year, it seems like Drew Barrymore and Will Koppelman are still in their honeymoon phase. The couple, who have a 13-month-old daughter, Olive, have announced that they are expecting their second. After confirming her pregnancy last Monday, she opened up about her joy of being pregnant yet again. The couple is thrilled to be giving their daughter a sibling. What do you guys think she's going to have this time?
I hope it's a girl.
I hope it's a boy.
I really don't like Drew Barrymore, so I
Me
don't
either.
care too much.
I hate her, but I hope she has a
be
boy.
honest.
Everyone deserves both.
I think so. I mean, great for her, living her life, doing something different, but I'm really not a big fan. I know it's not her fault that she like talks strange, but it's one of those things that really gets to me. So I really don't care either
I feel like the odd one out. I love Drew Barrymore.
Her and Anne Hathaway do not.
Agree. She used to be my favorite, and now I can't stand her either.
I don't know what it is. I just don't.
She just makes people feel bad for her. You don't need people to feel bad for you. You're rich and famous. Stop.
Do you like her?
Yeah, I do. I really love
She
them
has a
both.
supporter.
I love her both.
You
I
have
like
a
her
supporter,
too.
Drew. And
She needs a
two
couple.
supporters.
It seems to be the end of the road for the company that introduced millions of people to stay-at-home movie nights. This Wednesday, Blockbuster will close the remaining 300 U.S. stores, and by early January next year, its DVD by mail will be shut down. Are we ready to say goodbye to Blockbuster now that Netflix, Hulu, and other companies have taken over the playing field?
My Blockbuster, was one of those that got shut down a while ago. So I was still I was like in high school or so when it got shut down. So I'm used to it not being there, and it was getting so expensive, like $5+ for a movie, you know.
Yeah, Blockbuster used to be my favorite place to go ever. I'd walk down the candy aisle after I convinced my mom to like buy me candy and stuff. It was like
$10 for
it was an experience, and now it's not there. I mean, mine has been taken away like a long time ago. I was in middle school. I remember exactly where I was when I found out my Blockbuster was being taken away from me. Okay, so I'm still a little bitter. and I'm really upset. I loved Blockbuster.
Yeah, that's gonna be like my nostalgia because it used to be me and my dad every single Friday night. We'd go out, we'd get a movie, and it was just our thing to do on a Friday.
Exactly. It was an experience.
Yeah.
That's what
But
it was
It's like
about.
your childhood's being ripped.
Netflix is just so much more convenient.
Oh
You
my
can
God.
sit in your bed, type in what you want, ready to go.
I'm all about that like
Yeah.
multimedia thing now, but it's sad.
Stay tuned. We will be right back after this commercial break. But first, our Instagram of the week.
This week's Instagram of the week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is your source for custom printing and embroidery for your team, organization, or group. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue, just 2.5 miles from the Mount Carmel campus. This week's Instagram is by @TayGallop. She posted a picture of crimson skies behind the York Hill wind turbines. This definitely captures the essence of fall. Be sure to follow us at #thatQU on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back. Being famous, beautiful, and having perfect hair may look glamorous, but it comes at a cost. Jennifer Lawrence got her haircut into a very short pixie-style cut after being tired of tying back her hair that was fried from being over-dyed. She decided it was time to make the cut. According to E! News, she added jokingly that the drastic change was just to annoy the Catching Fire director, Francis Lawrence. But not to worry, this isn't how Katniss is going to look in the next movie. Lawrence said she will be wearing a wig. What do you guys think of her new haircut?
I like it.
Yeah.
Me
She
too.
looks phenomenal no matter what. She is such an inspiration because she's definitely one of those actresses that breaks the mold of like the typical like, oh, tall, skinny, blonde. She's perfect. I love her no matter what she does. Go Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I love the pixie cut. One of my friends actually has a pixie cut, and now everybody's starting to get them, and I'm like, maybe you started the trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always say I want to get one, and a curly girl probs can't tell right now, but
Ooh, true.
it's not, like, I can't do it, but it looks really good on her, and like Gabby said, she is such an inspiration. She is such, like, not typical at all. So
Yeah, she's so confident about everything she does, which I think really, like, shows who she is as an actress and a person.
yeah.
She can pull anything off.
Yeah.
I
She's really
agree.
great. She's the only one that goes on the media and tells you, hey, eat a pizza and cut all your hair off.
Yeah.
And I love that. So
In a not Britney Spears
yeah,
way.
and not
So-
Britney Spears way. She's just like, hey, be who you are and own it. And I love you. Hashtag Team Jennifer Lawrence.
Hashtag all of us.
Sunday night, MTV hosted the European Music Awards in Amsterdam. Katy Perry, Eminem, and Miley Cyrus all performed and took home awards. Katy won Best Female, while Eminem received the Global Icon Award, which was presented to him by Ron Burgundy. Eminem properly responded, saying, "I love award." To nobody's surprise, Miley lit up a joint on stage when accepting her award for Best Video for Wrecking Ball. What do you guys think of Miley's actions? Is she doing this for attention or what?
She's trying to be Lady Gaga. That's what I think. Like, she's trying to be over and like above and beyond like Lady Gaga, and she's just disgusting now.
Yeah.
And the tongue, it's like a
Go back
giraffe.
to Montana. Like, I was her biggest fan. Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Like, I saw her when I was in high school. I was old, but I saw her in concert. Miley Cyrus was so beautiful with hair, and now she's just disgusting. And like, I get you're in Amsterdam and like whatever's related with that, but
Yeah.
like, you're still like on national TV. Like, you're just gonna light up a joint. Like,
Yeah.
have some class. Like, where
Yeah.
did your class go when you cut your hair? Like, it went away with your hair.
Exactly. And I mean, she's clearly taking other people's images and trying to clash them all together into one thing. And I'm personally not a fan of biting off other people's ideas and their look and how they are. But if you're gonna do it better than them. You can't do it and be a dulled down version of what they are because you just look really stupid.
Well said.
She needs to just give it up.
We will be right back after this commercial break, but first, our tweet of the week.
This week's Tweet of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. Located at 1010 Sherman Avenue, the Bobcat Shop is your go-to for Quinnipiac apparel and accessories. This week's tweet is by ALKenX13. She said, "Desk in my cubicle breaks, spilling my wonderful coffee all over the floor of Arnold Bernard. Great way to start off a new week. Good thing it's almost Thanksgiving break, Allie." Be sure to follow us at #ThatQU on Instagram and Twitter for a chance to be featured on our show.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back. Here are our first world problems of the week.
12%, but the charger is out of reach and I'm too lazy to get up. #first world problems. That I put my charger right next to my bed, so I never have that problem, but most people do.
Yeah. Mine is like below my bed because I'm in like a loft style, but it still always falls and I'm just too lazy to get up and get it. I'm like, not worth it.
Yeah, I connect mine to my computer, but once my computer dies, I just let everything else follow suit. It's just too much. It's too much.
Man, there were so many things I needed to do this weekend, but then Netflix happened. #first world problems. It's kind of funny how this relates because Netflix literally I could go on for like 6 or 7 hours just straight until my eyes start to get really dry.
They only give you 10 seconds between each episode to decide whether you want to keep going or you want to go back to your paper. So obviously you're going to pick the Netflix.
Exactly. Good marketing. You see, like if Blockbuster was still like up and running, wouldn't have that problem. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
Bring it back to VHS tapes, man.
Netflix is holding people back. Just saying. Thinking of clever Instagram captions for my pictures is really stressful. #first world problems. Oh my goodness, yes. Sometimes I'll sit there and, okay, that's another thing. I'll watch Netflix and then I'll like take a really cute selfie and I'll be like, okay, but what am I going to title this? And that's what distracts me from writing my papers personally. Or that, or like what filter I want to use.
I was just going to say that. I always use Nashville and Sun.
Yeah, you have your own set
frame.
ones that make you feel the best, and that's what you go to. But there are times where that third one comes in and you just can't decide.
I normally go like through all of them, and then I'll go back and I'll do process of elimination, but then I'll still have like 4 left, and I'm like, I'm just going to choose one.
3 hours later.
Lady Gaga always seems to be above and beyond every other celebrity, so why would it be different this time? Thanks to Virgin Galactic, the diva will be heading into space to give a special performance in early 2015. The performance will include 1 song and will come as part of the Zero G Colony Music Festival. The 3-day music event is taking place at the Spaceport America in New Mexico. According to a source with US, she has not only invested hours of vocal training to prepare for the unconventional performance, but it is said that she is taking out a ridiculous life insurance policy. Gaga is not the first to make an off-world music performance. will.i.am premiered his song Reach for the Stars from the surface of Mars last year, but this certainly takes Gaga's career to new heights. So is Earth no longer good for celebrities anymore? I mean, what is it?
Clearly not, I guess.
Yeah, they're trying to be out of this world.
I like what you did with that, Gabby.
Awkward.
This is so Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if Miley did this, But like, since it's Lady Gaga and will.i.am, like they're both pretty weird in their own way.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's great.
They're the only ones that can own it.
Yeah, and she also has like the whole alien thing, like her little monsters, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought after the whole meat outfit, I couldn't really be surprised, but every time she's just really whipping it out.
She never stops, like, never ceases to amaze me, and you're just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what makes her so lovable and so amazing. She can do whatever she wants, and she just owns it. I love Gaga so much.
Yep. Liv Dufault tried pranking students on this week's Believe That. Let's see if they believed her.
I'm Liv Dufault for #that. And on this week's episode of #Believe That, let's see what we can get these QU students to believe yet again.
So were you a little surprised when you found out that next year we're actually cutting the break much shorter and we're actually only getting out Wednesday and then we have to come back, everyone has to be back on campus by Saturday night?
I did not know that. That's a little disheartening. I enjoy the 10-day break, especially when we don't get Veterans Day off or we don't get Columbus Day off. So
kind of stinks because I know Thanksgiving break is my only time that I've been able to go home, like the whole fall semester. So it's just think not being able to like have time at home.
I can't say I'm going to be the happiest about it, but I mean, I guess it's an adjustment we're all going to have to make.
Okay, so you know how Amanda Bynes is kind of going a little psychotic right now. So what do you think about her getting her own reality show following her events in the psychiatric ward?
I think it'd be good for her to get some more like showings of what's really happening to her than what like Twitter and everything's portraying of her, because she seems kind of crazy, but I know her as like a Disney star, so.
That's too real life. I don't really like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't watch it.
I wouldn't watch it.
No.
I don't even watch the Kardashians or anything, so yeah.
So you don't think it would be cool, like following her actually in the psych ward?
Not really.
I probably still wouldn't watch it, but
You won't watch it?
no, absolutely not.
So do you know who Justin Bieber is, obviously, right? You do. Okay, so did you hear this morning that he just announced that he's gay?
No, I didn't hear that.
So what do you think about that?
Doesn't really have an effect on anything, really. I feel like it's not a big deal.
I wonder how Selena took it.
Yeah, because they were dating. Do you think she took it nicely or maybe a little offended?
Maybe she knew and she was just his cover. I don't know.
Awesome.
Thanks, Liv. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
Welcome back. Step aside, Captain America. Marvel Comics is introducing a new superhero, a 16-year-old Muslim American girl named Kamala Khan. They would like to open their readers up to reflect their growing diversity among them. Although the inspiration for the new character came from the idea of exploring the Muslim American experience, Kamala Khan said it isn't about what it means to be Muslim or American. In an interview, she said it isn't about a young girl a young girl figuring out who she is and what happens when these really extraordinary things happen to her. Khan is a big comic book fan, and after she discovers her superhuman powers of being able to lengthen her arms and legs and change shape, she takes on the name of Mrs. Marvel. What do you guys think of Marvel's new addition?
I think it's great.
I think it's a ripoff. Mr. Elastic already is able to stretch his arms in all different locations and whatnot. No.
I don't like her power, but I think her being so diverse is good, and that she's such a young female.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, power, it exists, but like,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, I personally love that that's her power, because I think it's more of a symbol for what she represents. Her power is like she's able to stretch across the entire nation, and she's really picking up on that diversity trend. Like, she's able to be everything she needs to be with her shape shifting, and she's really fitting all kinds of different molds, and I think that's her real purpose. So I really love her power. And I think that it's great that her age is also kind of like in there, and that she's a superhero. She's not anyone's villain, and she's not a sidekick to anyone. She's her own entity, and I really love that. So go Marvel.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer revealed some interesting news over the weekend. She was once part of a cult. She said that as an up-and-coming actress at the age of 20, she had fallen in with an LA couple who falsely acted as personal trainers. She was put on a strict diet by the unnamed couple, and she told the Daily Telegraph that the couple's thing was vegetarianism, a diet that no one could adhere to. Pfeiffer was rescued from the situation when she met Peter Horton, who later became her first husband. What do you guys think of Michelle being in a cult?
If you even call that a cult, really.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I saw this on E! News the other day, and I was really taken back. I thought it was very strange.
Yeah.
But also, why would you fall for that for so long? I would be like, I can't eat pizza. Peace out. Sorry. I mean, at least like once a month or something. But like, her diet was obscene, and I don't think I would have stayed for as long as she did.
I know they were like really controlling and stuff, so I know it's like once you're in a situation like that, like it's really hard to get out, but like I'm all for like women empowerment and like be your own person. Like I get if you're like trying to make it and you just end up with these people, it's hard to break old habits, but I don't know, like why are you telling people this?
Yeah. It's just very strange. But I don't know. No. Like seeing what kind of film she's in, I'm not really surprised at the same time. It's very in her character, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know. She's a weird one.
Yeah.
She's her own category.
Teresa Santos gave kids a puzzling ultimatum. Let's check that out.
Thanks, guys. On this week's episode of This or That, I went around and asked students a few questions about President Leahy and the library. Let's see what they had to say. So I'm standing here with Victoria Ban,
Stephen Deering,
Keith,
Bianca Stone,
Kelly, Gianna Costantino,
Mike Vigiana,
Chris Mann.
Chris. Would you rather play 7 Minutes in Heaven with President Leahy or walk through the library in your underwear?
7 Minutes of Heaven with Leahy, absolutely.
Why?
I mean, it's Leahy. That'd be a great story to tell.
And I hear he's a really good kisser.
I can imagine.
Probably walk through the library in my underwear.
Why?
I don't really know President Leahy.
I hear he's a really good kisser, though.
Oh,
You could get free tuition.
All right, maybe free tuition. That would change my answer.
walk through the library in my underwear.
I guess walk through the library in my underwear.
Why?
Because he's old.
Yeah, but I hear he's a really good kisser.
I don't want to know where you get that.
You can get free tuition.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's tempting. Free tuition.
I'd rather not.
Good kisser. Learn some techniques.
He's old.
Walk through the library in my underwear.
Why?
I look damn good naked.
I guess it depends what happens in 7 Minutes in Heaven.
I mean, I hear he's a really good kisser.
Yeah, I guess the 7 Minutes in Heaven.
7 Minutes in Heaven?
Why is that?
Rather not walk around in public with my underwear.
I'll do 7 Minutes with Leahy.
I mean, the answer is pretty clear for me. I'd make out with President Leahy for free tuition. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Teresa.
You're welcome.
That's all. That's all we have for this week's show. I want to give a quick thanks to my panel, Teresa, Leah, and Gabby, for being here with us. And make sure you follow us at #thatQU on Instagram and Twitter. See you next week.